within a 15-mile radius, 10-mile radius at the most actually, and show you what is available locally and tell you the best and the worst of the group to pick up and get the job done. And this would be obviously in a pinch because these are going to be products that are understandably watered down because anybody can get them. And you don't want to get in trouble with them. If it's a compound, it's going to be watered down. It's going to be non-aggressive. It's not going to be aggressive whatsoever. They don't want people polishing through the paint. And if it's something to clean the interior, they don't want anything that's going to burn through a material or stain or just be way too aggressive. So I'll give you the best of the bunch and you can do with that what you please. Let's get going. All right, we're going to work our way from the closest stop to the furthest, Advanced Auto Parts. And they'll have one full aisle dedicated to detailing, and you could pretty much get everything done. Sometimes they have a polisher there. It's the Griot's Garage polisher, entry-level polisher. Everything from wash mitts to start the process all the way up to paint protection. Now, when you visit these places, all of these shampoos, 90% of them you can throw in the trash because they either have gloss enhancers, wax, some polymers, or something in it that is going to inhibit your ability to move further past the wash process without removing that junk, or it will hide the characteristics of some excellent protection you might have on your car, like film or a coating. So there are two, the Mothers here and the Turtle Wax, that are the only two here that don't have any kind of junk and will just simply clean your car. Now they also have the clay process, so you can do decon after the wash, iron remover, you can work on your wheels, but most importantly, these two guys right here for paint correction, the Meguiar's Ultimate Polish and Compound, all you need. Just surround yourself with a myriad of polish pads from cutting to finishing, and those two are all you're going to need and are very close to getting professional. Right here is one of my favorite products you can buy locally, the Wheel and Tire Cleaner from Adams. One of the few I like from them, but one of my favorite. And you can also protect your car. You have spray waxes, you have graphene detail sprays, and you have a fan favorite, the Meguiar's ceramic wax. But here you have the ultimate ceramic coating, which is as close as you're going to get to a full-blown coating. And then, of course, they have a full section dedicated to interior cleaning and protection as well. Next stop, Autozone, and this is going to be very close to the first place, and it's going to mirror kind of the way they have Advanced Auto set up. One full detailing aisle, however, they do have a couple of the end aisles set up as well. And they have some different items to choose from. They have a vac. They definitely have a polisher here as well, and some pads. Microfiber drying towels, towels to wipe off your protection and do correction, and then they also have microfiber applicators and a pretty decent assortment. And here also, again, you have to weed through all of those just garbage shampoos. Here's the good one right here that have just junk you don't need in them. Here's another one that will just straight up clean. And then everything else pretty much mirrors what the first place had to offer, except for on the end aisle, you're going to see a kit, a bucket full of a detailing kit with microfibers to sort of get a basic cleaning and driveway detailing session done. They do have foam guns and cannons. One will hook up to your pressure washer, the other straight up to the hose, and polishers. One of two places, this will be subjective, but one of two local places here where I can pick up a polisher in a pinch in case mine breaks down, and they're actually decent. The Griot's Garage correction fluids are okay, and their pads are decent. They're beveled pads, and you could pick finishing, polishing, and cutting pads up locally, and that is really sweet to know, and a great thing to know in a pinch. And of course, you have your turtle wax. The Seal and Shine is there, your favorite Meguiar ceramic wax, and quite a few others. And they have end aisle sales pretty much all over the store with these complete wash and shine kits. Let's get to the big boys, the heavy hitters, so to speak, if that's what you want to call them, I guess. They have the best selection of detailing products. It's going to be Walmart and Harbor Freight in my area. Walmart has a few aisles dedicated to detailing. They have a tool aisle with a polisher and pads. This aisle here I haven't seen before, but they have shampoos and waxes and microfiber towels, not bad ones, good for, door jams and dirty jobs. And they also have the Purple Power. But they have tools from pressure washers to vacuum to pressure washer attachments to microfiber bundles and you name it. And then we can get into the detailing products in its own aisle. Harbor Freight's going to be similar, and you have to kind of search the aisles to find what you're looking for, but they just about have everything you would need. I'm not going to stop in one of those because it's similar to this. They just have the aisles set up differently, but you can find all types of polishers, rotary polishers. They have a better selection of polishers at Harbor Freight, but Walmart here has a little bit better selection of the products. And that will be anything from this entire section here for interiors to the section over here where you get your cleaners and detail sprays. They do have different companies, like they have the Suds Lab products here. I have yet to test those. More chemical guys, they have some Cerakote products here. And you have your trim, your paint sealant, your rapid paint sealant. You have your tire shine and plenty to choose from there. They also have some of the cheaper polishers, but in the other row they have your more professional polisher and pads, and then your normal chemical guys and Adams products, as well as Meguiar's and Turtle Wax. Now we're going to start getting down to the nitty-gritty in my area, where if everything else is closed, in an extreme pinch, we can be creative. A small section, just the end of this aisle, but they have some cleaners and some actually one-offs like this Oil Eater and the Extreme Power, Purple Power, and some different microfibers. But this is where you have to start getting creative. And they do have the microfiber chenille mitts. I don't like the chenille mitts. Dirt gets trapped in between the fingers, but they have wipes and they have glass cleaners. But one thing you can get creative, guys, they have a hand cleaner. And when it comes to correction, I'm going to show you can use absolutely anything to polish paint as long as you're giving the pad a little bit of lubrication. Something like this up here actually has a lubricant and a little bit of an abrasive in it. You have to be careful, and I'll show you it can be done. But some of the things they do have in this stop here that others don't are multiple choices for sprayers. You can use these for PPF, you can use the 32 ounce or the larger bottles to mix things together for a hand trigger. You can use some of the larger things here, the larger pump sprayers, and they have some battery operated sprayers as well for your rinseless washes. And you can get creative. Not meant for that, they're made for chemical use in the yard, but you can kind of translate those into the detailing world as well. Last but not least, you can go into a grocery store. I could go into a grocery store and I can get product and do a complete detail. Maybe if you want, I could do one of my auction cars and go to just the grocery store. Now they have a very, very tiny selection, and it's going to be some of the companies you know of, but here they actually have something with abrasive in. You can do some polishing with New Finish. And you can do some interior cleaning. You can clean your wheels and tires, and you have applicators and microfibers. But you have to go to some of the aisles and be creative when it comes to cleaning the interior. Long ago, I showed detailing videos how to clean the entire interior from your upholstery to hard surfaces with what? Yes, Tide Cold Water Clean. I have some early videos showing how to detail the interior of your car on a budget using the Cold Water Clean, and it works fantastic. And then they have your CLR is a great all-purpose cleaner because it works on hard water. And then you have some other products you can choose from and get a full detail done. Okay guys, so that's locally here within a 5-10 mile radius. A little bit further they have the Peboys and some other areas. And even further than that, there are some actual full-blown detailing product companies that sell everything from your shampoo all the way up to a full-blown ceramic coating. You do need to travel. Detailing World, the Clean Garage is in my neck of the woods. This is going to be subjective to the area you're in, but locally, within a 5-10 mile radius, you can pick up and get an actual full detail and some type of protection done. You're not going to get a full-blown coating in any of these stores. Some of the stores you can get it done, but you have to really be creative. Like at the end when I showed you the grocery store, you can go in there and you can actually find your new finish is a polish with an abrasive to do correction. And you can go into the detergent aisle and grab Tide Cold Water Clean and dilute it and be able to clean an entire video. Some of my earliest videos I show in great detail how to do that. So with a little bit of creativity, you can go just about anywhere, pick up some detailing products, and at least get started in a pinch. Keep in mind, all of these products are going to be watered down because anybody can get them. And they don't want to get in trouble with somebody burning through the paint with their correction fluids or staining or harming interior with their interior products. So keep that in mind. This has been Brian from Apex Detail. I hope that helps. If you find that these videos help, you can do something very quick, simple, and easy to help the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification bell, and we'll let you know when we have new content available for you. I'll catch you in the next video, guys.